Hello everybody and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Guys, you have not missed it. If you watched my last video, I did mention that Wojak is looking like we could be exploding our way out of here very soon. However, I did also mention in my last video, if we do see a pullback from this massive engulfing candle, this will be the last opportunity for us to buy into Wojak. Not only that, if we also take a look at Tonkat, we are in fact exploding our way up to the top because in my last video we were at $8 million market cap, and in fact now we are back up to $10 million market cap. How much higher could we go? Guys, we just need to break from this level, and if we do, we should be continuing our way back up towards that $20 million market cap. And if we do, that's an easy 1x from here to there. However, I reckon we can hit more than $100 million market cap for Tonkat. Not only that, we got a whole host of meme coins to be going through. And if you find that interesting, guys, do me all a favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, go to my channel, subscribe right up here. And before we get into the video, we just need to strap on to our boots, put on your rocket helmet. So let's get into the video. Hello everybody, and let's get straight into Tonkat. Guys, once we do break from this line over here, we should be continuing our way back up towards that 2 cent mark. Let's quickly change this chart into the market cap chart so you can see for yourself. Once we do come back up to this level right up here, the market cap will be up to $27 million market cap. Guys, that's pretty decent gains from the current price right now, provided we don't break down even much more further down, but we blast away from here, then we could be possibly seeing $100 million market cap coming in very soon for Tonkat. And if this was to happen, guys, this could be the perfect opportunity for strap onto your boots before we blast away out of here, because this could be the perfect bull flag from here. But remember, guys, in case if you do somehow wick further down, it's still worth buying a lot more, because sooner rather than later we should be blowing our way up to the top. Now let's head over to Pickle, because Pickle is looking like this could be a pretty decent discount at $770,000. In my last video, we were roughly around about $880,000. If you take a look at the chart, this is looking extremely beautiful. Just in case if you dip a little bit further below here, guys, I won't be too worried, because at the end of the day we're still ranging here technically, and if we do get into this level down here, we should be sooner rather than later blasting away to a much more bigger price. But the further down we go, consider it as a discount and get in and grab some more. Otherwise, if you've already bought some bags right over here, fear not, guys, because we could still possibly move straight to the upside. However, I wouldn't be too upset if we do see a return to a slightly lower price, because I'll enter and buy up some more in order for us to blast our way up to the top. And if we take a look at Andy, Andy is looking pretty primed in order for us to blast our way to the top as well. The current market cap is at $13 million. Whew, it's actually doing pretty nicely actually, and the chart setup is looking pretty decent. Guys, I won't be surprised if from here we do explode our way to the upside, because if we squeeze into the chart, what do we see? What we're starting to see now is almost a rounding formation for the bottom, and we should continue our way, or we should show that we should be continuing our way to the upside. I wouldn't fear if we drop a bit more further down, because if you look to our left, right over here, it does look like that there are some invalidation area right over here. So I wouldn't be too fearful if we do drop back down into these levels. However, it's looking like we've printed a candle right from the top. We see a more invalidation area right up here. So at least for the short term, we should be heading right back in towards our clustered area right there. I wouldn't be surprised from this point onwards in order for us to see a break to the upside. But first, we must clear this clustered area there before we see a slight peak slightly above and break to the upside. Guys, once again, this could be a strap onto your boots, because we could quite easily see us get into $100 million market cap and even more. So potentially for the short term or for the short haul, we should be expecting a 10x from here. And if we continue way to the top, we could even see 100x, possibly 100x max for Andy. You let me know in the comments, guys. Can we see Andy reach the 100x mark? You let me know in the comments. And guys, with Chloe, I did say in my last video on Chloe that we are primed and on the verge of breaking from this level. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a break to the upside, because zooming in, it's looking like we're actually powering our way up, at least up towards this level right over here. And if we smash this level, we should be continuing up to the upside, exactly what I said in my last video. So keep an eye on this. I'm not telling anyone that this should be a long-term strategy. However, if you're looking for a decent return, you can still get in once we do break up in this level for a big return towards that upside right up here. How much will that be in gains? Let's measure from around about the current price all the way to this level right up here. That's more than 267%. However, I still reckon with side eye and Chloe that we should be breaking away to much more bigger prices. So let's take a look at what's happening with Cheers token, because the current market cap is at $663 million market cap. We're down by nearly 7% on the day. However, zooming in, it's not looking too bad, because it looks like this could be an area of retracement right down here. And if you get slightly below here, I wouldn't be too fearful, because once we do get back down to a little bit lower than here, that's providing if we do break this line, then we should be expecting at least return back to this line before we continue our way to the upside. However, in the grand scheme of things, I do reckon for the Capri Cheers token that we should be heading away at least back up towards the last all-time highs. However, guys, someone in the comments did put out a Cheers token on the base network, so it looks like there are two Cheers token. Let me show you the other one. And here's the Cheers token on the base network. The current market cap is at $271,000. Oof, this one looks as risky as hell. However, I did mention in my last video that if we do break down towards this level down here, I'll be looking for an entry. However, just take a look at the volume and the liquidity. Liquidity is only $49,000. And if we look at the last 24 hours, volume is only at $28 million. This is still super early, potentially a buyer hazard, meme friendly token, because we could drop down to much more further prices. However, we've been stabilizing in this area right over here, and we've seen some gradual moves to the up and back down to the downside. Overall, this could compete against the Cheers token on the Solana network, as the current market cap stands at 271,000. It's almost 2x, let's say just slightly over 2.5x away from the Solana Cheers token. However, if we do see break to the upside and we manage to break the last all-time highs, I won't be surprised to see a much more bigger price coming in for Cheers token on the base chain, because base chain is in fact popping. What would that mean for the price and for the market cap? I reckon as long as we break up above the last highs over here, I wouldn't be surprised to see the market cap at over $2.7 million market cap. So potentially it could be a 10x. How much higher can we go? Who can tell, guys? Because it could have the same run up as it did with the Cheers token on the Solana network, when we've done a crazy run to the upside, because it was still mega early potentially for the Cheers token on base. You let me know, guys, in the comments whether we could see the Cheers token on base outperform the one on the Solana network. Let's quickly jump into the next one, and that's going to be Success Kid. So for the market cap is at $3.36 million market cap, and we are 8.66% down on the day. I am not worried here at all, guys, because it's looking like we could be dropping a little bit further down. And if we see a little bit further drop to the downside, guys, again, this would be a perfect area for reaccumulation, because if we go to a widescreen, this will be a lovely area down here to re-enter for a continuation to the upside. How high can we go? Well, at least for the first stage, we should be breaking the last local highs of up here. Pull out the measuring tool so we can see approximately how much percentage are we away from here. That's 266% move to the upside. However, if we squeeze in a bit more, because we like to squeeze into the charts, of course, let's measure it from the current price to the last all-time highs. Guys, this is not too bad. We could be expecting a quite easy 478% move to the upside. Overall, on a grand scheme of things, I reckon we can still do an insane run for Success Kid. And my prediction for this, I can still see 1000x coming in. It's just a question of when. Guys, tell me, out of all the memes mentioned today, which one are you mega bullish on? Which one do you reckon it will flop? And which of the memes do you reckon it will have that blast to the upside? Thank you very much for tuning in. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out my video to get some free airdrops. Then check them out over here, which is this one right over here, where you could potentially be earning over $1,000 per week in free airdrops, or this one here for TAPGOAT, or lastly, TAPGOAT. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and then I'll see you all in the next one.